we are live streaming out there to the YouTubes. Thank you for joining in. It is time to get a little music going, so let us start here. So glad to have you here. We are going to be reviewing some AI fitness apps, and so you're going to see those pop up on the screen because I'm going to share my desktop. And we're going to be talking about how to use, learn how to use AI for fitness. All right, let's kick it off here with lighting the torch of desire. I don't know, maybe that's not the best name for it. All right, so today we're going to compare Strava, ChatGPT, Workout Wizard, which is a new one coming on the scene for me, and Rundot. And the kind of category that we're talking about is planning the next week's worth of workouts. So we're going to hop right into it. We are going to take a look at some of these. All right, so I'm just going to talk a little about Workout Wizard. So former kind of student of mine, went to school up north, and he's doing like programming and computer science, and he won a hackathon recently. So he met the founder of Workout Wizard, and I just connected with her on LinkedIn, said, hey, would you mind me reviewing it on the channel? She said yes, gave her my email, and we're waiting for that to all kind of come to fruition. So it says improving at-home workouts using computer vision. So this is something I think kind of in a different category, but we're gonna find out what that is. So right now, we're gonna first hop in and review on Strava what I've done this week. So you can see not a lot because last Saturday I did a 3-mile run right there, and then on Sunday I did a 10K. Okay, so Sunday I did a 10K. I PR'd, I ran about 58 minutes. That was the best I had ever done. Average pace, let's dive in and see what that average pace is. This was out in Long Beach. Average pace is 9:19, so for 6 miles. So remember, I have a goal. Let's pop back over to this goal sheet here. So I have a goal of a sub 4-hour marathon. And in my past, I ran a 4-hour, 0-minute, 2-second marathon, and that was right like a 9:09 pace. So to get there, I have to get a 9-minute pace or below. And so 10K at 9:19, not bad. Not in a hurry. I have plenty of time to get there. So I will be making good progress, it looks like. And I guarantee you, I really passionately believe that using AI for fitness is helping me. So we're gonna dive into these stats here of this week. I didn't do a lot. That 10K was substantial last week, but I guess on Wednesday morning I went for a walk. Then I didn't do anything till Thursday, where I did a track session with Inspired Runners. You can find them on Instagram. And so the key thing here, it's really hard to see any details here on those splits, but I decided to do 200-meter repeats. Coach Tony wasn't there. Normally we've been doing like 4 800s, and I've been trying to run those at like 8:15 pace, I think. And so I chose to do 200s. I also have my dog with me on the track, so that was a little different. And so you can see these 200 meters are 6:17 pace, it says here, 5:34 here, 5:40, 5:17 even, 4:40, 5:15. So that's a good pace for me on a 200 meters. Granted, it's slow, but this is the way we get faster in the long haul. All right, so Thursday night track workout, and then this morning, Saturday morning, I did a 4.5 mile, 4.4 mile. Yep, 9:48 pace. It's like 2 miles uphill, and then coming back, I was kind of moving there. So you can kind of see my stats on the way out were 9:38, 10:25, and then I dropped back down to 9:51, 9:10, and the last half mile was slow, 10:09. All right, so, and that was a trail run, or it's like a horse trail. It's not really a trail run out in Irvine. So that was a week. Not great. I kind of missed a run. I'm training for the Tacoma Marathon in May, so I should have done 8 miles this weekend. So I'm going to try to go out tomorrow, Sunday morning. But I'm going to use this live stream to plan out a week's worth of runs. So I'm going to pop back here and I will just kind of tell you, in order to make this these goals, the sub 4-hour marathon, I'm following a plan kind of outlined in the book, which is a book I'm following, which is, let me shrink this down here, make these goals not go over my face. It's a book called Run Less, Run Faster, and it talks about 3 runs a week and kind of helping eliminate the high mileage that leads to injury. And so, yeah, so I've been trying to focus on that, but you can't skip you can't skip those long runs, and so that's where I am. I've been doing 10Ks, and now I'm at the point where I have to have 8 miles. So we're going to talk about how to use these AI fitness apps for running. So I am going to dive in. First, I'm going to go to my comfort zone. I've been using ChatGPT, and I'll show you how I have a project set up for that. So I'm going to pop over here. Oops, I actually need to share my screen with you. One moment, please. Let's go here, desktop. All right, so we have ChatGPT, and then you'll notice on the sidebar, I have some projects. So I have one called fitness. I'm going to go into it. This is where all my chats are, and I don't know an easy way to look back and see how long this chat is or when it started. But I've been using it to put in screenshots like this. I'll put a screenshot in of my workout and asked it for some insights. Sometimes I say, here's what I did. Now I have a track workout. Tell me what sort of intervals to run. But I'm just going to type in here. I did 4 miles this morning, and I'll put Saturday. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see it. I did 4 miles this morning, Saturday, and should have done 8 for the marathon training. I want the 3 runs per week for this next week. I can't go to the track on Thursday because we're going to see Sebastian Maniscalco, a comedian. But would like to run with Pomona Valley Runners on Tuesday. And I've used that group run. We just kind of do 3 miles around the city. We meet at different parks and do 3 miles. And I've used that to kind of do my own interval set during that. So I can do a speed workout then, but I need a big run and another tempo run. Besides, I'll call the another interval workout for this week. Besides Pomona Valley Runners on Tuesday, which will be a tempo run. Tell me what to do. Now, I know my body and my fitness and all that, and I'm, the expert here, but I'm using chat as a thought partner to see what it says. It kind of knows my stats, my paces. So let's see what it says in terms of planning 3 runs a week. So it says, here's how you can structure 3 runs a week to align with your marathon training and your goals. So it says Tuesday, run with PVR, do a 1 mile warm up, 3 to 4 mile pace at tempo, and a 1 mile cool down. Well, it's probably going to be max 3 miles, so I'll probably do half mile warm up, half mile cool down, and maybe 2 miles in there. And probably 850 is probably a little slow, I would say at this point. I might shoot for an 830. Okay, Thursdays, I told them I had a concert, but they're still trying to plan my life for me, so that's interesting. Where'd our music go? I wanna get back to our little soundtrack we had going. One moment, please. Yep. Let's get a little track going there. All right, we got music. There it comes. All right, so let us go back. Thursday's intervals, boost speed. Oh, find a hill. So do 200-meter hill sprints. That's good. I haven't done any hill strides or hill sprints in a while. So I definitely can work that in this week. Saturday or Sunday, long run, 9 miles at long run pace. So I actually looked around and I found a trail run group, Trail Goats, and they're doing either 6 or 11 up in Laverne, Marshall Canyon tomorrow. So I am probably going to join them for that. All right, so that's what it gave me. All right, so now let's think about that. Let's go back to the home page here. We're trying to get to a sub 4-hour marathon. I think the biggest thing lacking in my training right now is getting the distance in. So tomorrow the trail run, it gets me to probably 6. I have a morning brunch meeting up with a friend, so I probably can't do 11. I probably don't want to do 11 on a trail at this point, so I'll do 6 tomorrow. So a week from today, on the next Saturday, I will commit to doing 8 or 9. So that'll be my big long run. I like the hill workout they suggested, but now what we're going to do is we're going to dive into Rundot, and we're going to look at what Rundot suggests. All right, so let's go back to sharing the desktop. If you're not familiar with Rundot, I got access to kind of a premium level account for 2 months, and so it is using AI for fitness. It syncs, so it sees what I did this morning. It shows I ran 43:58. It shows my different heart rate zones, and then I can click power, I can click heart rate. So mostly I was in zone 3 this morning, but there is a calendar. So I'm going to go over here, click on calendar. And so this is my past week. And so I'm going to go into the next week and see what they suggest for me. So you know, they have a list of what I was supposed to do and a list of what I did. So maybe let's just go back and see. They said I was supposed to do a 25-minute easy run, strength training. I did neither of the strength trainings. I mean, I did a little bit of squats here and there, another easy run, and then a threshold on Saturday. So here they have my interval workouts. I did it on Thursday when I should have done strength training. So I'm all over the place. I haven't really fully bought into using Rundot and abiding by it, but I need to, because they have these great strength workouts built in. I think that's the game changer. So let's see, the first thing is on Saturday, which I do have an Irvine Run group I go to. I'm going to look at what they say I should be doing next Saturday. Remember, ChatGPT, I was theorizing 8 or 9 miles. And let's see if Rundot will load. Be fantastic if it did. What is this? It says 2 by 8 minutes in zone 3 warm-up. I'm not sure. How is that it says marathon repeat 7 a.m. high stress 50 minutes. What's the workout? Oh, 2 by 8 minute repeats in zone 3. With each repeat, dial in and hold your zone 3 pace. Rest can be brisk walk or slow jog. Huh. Not totally. I mean, so it's not saying run a certain number of miles, which is kind of what I was worried about, is not getting that mileage in for the marathon. Because I should have done 8 today, I did 4. So I'm not sure that this is what I was expecting. Okay, they have warm up, they have a 2 to 3 minute jog. I don't know if you can see this. 2 to 3 minute jog followed by 2 by 10 yards of each drill: butt kicks, A skips, asymmetric, arm swings, bounds. I don't know what this is. I think they have tutorials linked here. Yep, it's fantastic. It's a nice resource. So that's a lot. I never warm up quite that intensely. And then the main set really is 2 8-minute repeats in zone 3. Okay, what's zone 3? I forget. I think it's kind of going hard, but I don't know. Target pace is 10:29. That doesn't, I don't think they have my fitness accurately, because running at 10:29 pace is like a warm-up. So interesting. Okay, so I don't like what they have on my long run day, but let's cut them some slack. Let's go here to calendar. Let's go back, kind of scope out the whole week. All right, we have, that's what they had for Saturday. They have no training Thursday, no training Friday, and then they have Sunday an easy run of 25 minutes. They have a time trial. That's interesting. Let's see what that is. Let's see if it loads. Okay, so we have a warm-up, 10-minute warm-up, zone 2, some strides, main set. Following your warm-up, do a 5K time trial as if racing. Okay, actually February 8th, I have a 5K time trial. So I think I'm just gonna push that off and not do this one. So far, I don't really like what they're offering me. I mean, it's personalized for me, but I already have thoughts, and I don't know how to put my thoughts into Rundot so that it can react to them. So what I would, so then it becomes not a very helpful calendar. I think what I would do here, let's go back, let's see the calendar. Can I, no, there's no way to control that. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna pause. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of frustrated actually, because I thought it was gonna be a little bit better planning. The first time I used it, I thought it was a little bit better. Okay, so just a reminder, we're trying to learn to use AI for fitness, and I'm covering Strava, ChatGPT. I'm also covering a Rundot, and then Workout Wizard when I get access to it. So I'm gonna flip over here. My run goals are sub 4-hour marathon, sub 20-minute 5K. And I think I'm making progress to that. The website is orangejuice.ai. I have blog articles, and some of these videos are embedded. But let's dive into Strava. So I'm gonna check out whether Strava has any planning guides for me. So training calendar, training log, training plan. Now I think I'm a paying customer here on Strava. So what I'm going to do is I am going to check out, they have a 5K plan, 10K plan, half marathon. Okay, oh, we're going to look at the marathon plan. Now it says long-term endurance, success at the marathon, 12-week plan. So what I don't know is how many weeks till May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's 14 weeks. So I can start this Strava plan. Okay, so I'm gonna start this, and then I'm gonna say 2 to 3 times a week. I'm gonna start it Monday, and I'm gonna start plan. Interesting. Okay, so Strava has running plans. So stop plan. Okay, let's see what it. So I feel like this is going to be static and not AI influenced, but it is just kind of like a plan like I've done. So it says rest day, an easy run Tuesday, a rest day, fartlek, which is kind of intervals, 8 to 10 1 minutes at 5K, 10K effort. Oh, I like that. That sounds fun. Fartlek means speed play. And then a long run, 1.5 hour long run, 8 to 10 miles. Okay, they're right on the money. That is actually what I should be doing. Time on your feet trumps speed. So run relaxed and easy and let the miles roll by. Actually, if I did that tomorrow, so Sunday, then I could do the fartlek. And okay, so far I like Strava's plan pretty good. Let's see what chat said. It said do a tempo run on Tuesday. So I could do the fartlek there, just put the 1 mile intervals 1-minute intervals into the PVR run. I'm not going to be able to go Thursday because I don't have, we have a comedy concert, and then the long run I could do tomorrow. Okay, so far, none of these are great. Let me take a picture of this one, oops, and let's put the Strava plan into, put the Strava plan into chat and say, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? I'm going to upload it from computer, desktop, and then let's see what it says. Let's enter that. Let ChatGPT look at the Strava plan. It's probably going to be like, sure, that's a great plan. I mean, it probably doesn't have a lot of skin in the game here to stick to what it says. It says it's structured and balanced with clear goals, rest days, easy runs. Seems well-rounded and achievable. Okay. So for this week, I plan to do 8 miles tomorrow, Sunday, then fartlek run on Tuesday with PVR per the Strava plan, and then I need one other run workout. Suggestions for the third workout? Well, actually, Saturday would be the next long run. It would be, I'll just say, let's put it in there, see what it says. It's thinking. For your third run, think mid-distance, tempo, short interval, recovery run. I would probably do a recovery one. That'll be my plan right now. If I do a long run tomorrow, then I will shoot for a recovery run. All right, so this is going to be the plan, is I will do Sunday. I'm going to shoot for 8 miles tomorrow. I'm probably not going to do the trail run. I'm just going to get out there on something kind of flat and put in the distance and commit to getting that distance done. And then I'm going to do Tuesday night a fartlek workout with Pomona Valley Runners on Tuesday night. And then I'll fit in another easy run, and then Saturday will be the normal run group. I will do the 5K time trial on February 8th. So right now, none of these are exceptionally great. I guess what I'm curious about is, like on the phone on Strava, because I said start that marathon plan, do I get any updates, reminders, things like that, that would help me kind of follow through with these plans? So I'm going to say progress, activities. I don't see that shows anything scheduled. I can go to my, I don't know, I have to research that. I don't see any sort of training plan reflected here. It says goals. Huh, okay. Well, I don't know, I started a plan. I don't know, that's weird. Maps, record, GPS signal acquired. Oh yeah, it was such a bummer on Thursday. I left my running watch at home. I was charging it and I didn't bring it, so I had Daisy at the track to run with me, but I didn't have my watch, so I just kind of every 200 meters I sprinted, and then I jogged till I was recovered and did another 200 meters. So I didn't really have a really good sample of what my 200 meters looked like time-wise. That's why I had to kind of hover over the bar graph. Okay, I'm going to jump back into Strava because that was the most solid. I'm just going to look around at this plan. I can see the whole plan. It's a typical marathon plan. I've started it. I don't see, it's from Macmillan Running, which I've heard of. And yeah, I don't know if it checks these off as you do them. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. On the dashboard, it doesn't seem to list training. I'm going to click the home button, the Strava logo. I'm going to see if there's any easy training log. That's interesting, training log. I did not know that was there. Okay, challenges. Okay, let's talk about this challenge. So I recently set up a challenge, and this is going to be, if anybody sees this, wants to check it out. I set up a challenge, and I guess I don't know where to find it, but it goes with the American Cancer Society Run 100 Miles in February. I'm going to see if I can clubs. I started a club called Orange Juice to fit with this channel. I click the club here, and oh, cool. Terrence joined my club. These are different profiles, but I don't know. Okay, last week's leaders, cool. Oh, I have 3 people in my club, me, Terrence, and somebody else. That's fantastic. I love that. And then I did start a challenge for this club for us to run 100 miles each, but I actually don't know where that challenge is. Add club event. I think I had to start it up on the phone. So let me pop over to Strava and see if I can find groups. It's under groups, Orange Juice group, activities, overview. I thought I started a 100-mile run challenge, but I actually don't see it. Huh. All right, well, anyways, if you want to run, let's get back to this screen. If you want to run 100 miles in February, I think it's 3.5 miles every day. It's kind of a big goal for most of us. I'm going to try to do it. I will put a link in this video description to the Strava Run Club. You can join there and you can leave comments. I am keeping up an orangejuice.ai Instagram. You can DM there. So our goal is to get out there and get active. Continue to learn about using AI for fitness. I would say, in summary, I didn't like the Rundot. The thing I do like about the Rundot, it has the cross training with it. It's like, do these warm-ups. That's not cross training, but do these warm-ups, strength exercises. And I like that a lot. And so I want to be able to incorporate that. But right here, the other thing I didn't check is Rundot has an app. So let me see right there if there's any sort of reflection on this week that is a little bit easier. I can just swipe across the top. Okay, Monday, easy run, strength training on Tuesday. It's a little easier to read, I think, on the app. There's a time trial, very high stress, Thursday or Friday off, then marathon repeats. It's decent. It's decent. I don't know what these things across the bottom are. That's interesting. Training stress profile. So they have measures of my neural stress rating. I don't know if those are, I have to read up on that. But so far, the calendar is a decent feature. I like the cross-training, strength training ideas. That's good. I just don't, there's no way for, I don't know. I think it's adapting to the workouts I'm doing and then suggesting things. So maybe that's why it's suggesting marathon repeats and not 8 miles. But I feel like I have to get those miles in, because that, I just know from experience, that is the thing I'm missing in my workouts right now. So, all right, we're coming up on 30 minutes. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to transcribe all of this and write some very clear, easy to read blog articles to put out on orangejuice.ai. So that's another way to follow along. And actually, I forgot to tell you, we have a Substack. So I'm just gonna go, one last thing as we wrap up on 30 minutes is I'm gonna go to orangejuice.substack.com. So let's go home. I'm showing you all my stats. Here is it's called the new chapter. So orange juice was something I used for work last year, but I just kicked it off saying, hey, this newsletter this year, oh, my flame of desire and passion went out. So we're going to wrap it up here. This newsletter is going to focus on the journey of building and testing AI fitness agents, various experiments with AI fitness platforms, looking at the intersection of AI and physical wellness, and just documenting my journey. So there is a Substack that you can subscribe to, and I will put that link into this video description. That's it. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for joining. I will see you next time.